Hi, it's Gaz, and this should have been up a lot sooner, I apologise. The reason it wasn't was I basically had a schedule in my mind where I was going to do one Life is Strange game, then a Let's Play, and I was going to alternate back and forth. And when I started to record this last week, a game dropped, and it was called Still Wakes the Deep, and it was brilliant. It's a horror game, it's a walking simulator, and I like those games. And it's set in the 1970s on an oil rig in Scotland, and it's like a rig that gets attacked by, spoilers, it's either like aliens or monsters, I'm still not quite sure. And I had to play it and record it. So I made that first. And now we're back. What happened last time? Well, first some channel news. So I've got 11 subscribers now, which I think is amazing. It's quite funny seeing how I'd forgotten how slow the process is when it comes to building your channel. Like I think on my main channel I've got nearly 60,000. On this channel I have 11, and I'm over the moon with 11. I didn't think we'd get to 11 because, understandably, there's I don't know how popular Let's Plays are these days. If you pay attention to what Google says and research, it's a dying medium. You have to be giving people more, which is why I think the reason my main channel works is I'm giving something a bit niche and something people don't do as often, which is movifying games. And you know, it's cool, and I like that people enjoy that. With this, it's old school. It's going back to the way YouTube used to be in like 2006, where it's Let's Play mostly without commentary, because I'm not used to doing commentary. This Life is Strange series is my attempt to get into it, my attempt to feel more comfortable talking to you guys. And it is starting to feel comfortable. I'm starting to feel it more. I still can't really listen to the last 2 episodes because it doesn't sound like me still. I think this sounds more like me now. So, to the story. Where have we gotten to? Last episode we saved Kate Marsh. I'm very happy about that because I wasn't sure what the parameters were to save her. Because I think it's not just when you save her, it's not so much what you say. You'd have to have gone and read the passage in the Bible in her dorm, and it's all that stuff. So I'm glad we saved her. I think we threw Jefferson under the bus. I think we were happy to do that this time, and it's funny because I think if you watch the other 2 episodes, you'll know how I keep flip-flopping on how I feel about Nathan, because I still feel, after playing Before the Storm, that Nathan was tortured. Mentally speaking, he's a tortured character, mostly because of his father and bullying. So I wanted to basically go through all 5 episodes and being easy on him. But after episode 2, and remembering what it is that Nathan is guilty of with Jefferson, I'm taking a different approach. I'm kind of like, screw him. You know, I have no interest in trying to protect this kid anymore. Having said that, in the last final scene of the last episode, where we're in a meeting with the principal, I threw Jefferson under the bus rather than Nathan for 2 reasons. I want to see if it's easier for Max without Nathan on our back, and I wanted to see what would happen to Jefferson. Because I know he's expelled now, or he's off on leave. I think he is. I know he's no longer taking a student to the Everyday Heroes contest. We've already screwed that up for him. So whether we see him around campus now, I'm not too sure. So let's go. Episode. I think I'm gonna have to restart because we started last week and we gave up when the other game dropped. Continue and override. What's interesting is I'll always go on record in saying that Life is Strange is my favourite game series. But having said that, I have such strong memories of the first 2 episodes and the final episode, and I don't really remember much of in between. I don't remember this episode. But I do love how Blackwell looks at night. I think because in my college days, I went to college in my hometown. So there was no dorms. I just stayed home and travelled and commuted into college. But I feel like I missed out because I think I would have liked to have done this and had a bit of a home away from home. Oh, we're looking after Kate's bunny. If you can hear roadworks, not roadworks, if you can hear construction, we have a forest being torn down behind our house. I'm sorry for that. Oh, is this the episode
all over this
where we break into the pool with Chloe? Yeah, I think it is. I always go through... One thing you'll notice with me is I'm one of these typical Virgos where I have to turn over every stone in every room, even though we've done it before. So I apologize for this.
It's amazing how happy Kate looks here compared to today. She was basically pushed up to that roof, and I will use my power to find out why. This has to end.
See, Max says... Just look at the difference in Kate, but Kate looks miserable here. You know, you can see she's clearly apart from the rest. Poor thing.
You know you're hurting when you don't give a shit about music.
Oh, come on. Get some paper kites.
Jeebus, I am so freaking tired. I sound like a moron. But crime does not delay.
Yeah, but
I need to stay on top of this investigation.
You could sleep for a day, rewind, and then do your investigations.
Kate's okay, Max. Take a breath. Get your shit together. You have time. Pretty hard to focus on my class schedule this week. I wonder why.
Oh no. R.I.P. Lisa.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I saved Kate, but I drowned my own plant.
Okay, so it looks like I think I know the order now. It's too late. We're not going to do it now, but I think you're supposed to water Lisa in episode 1 and not in episode 2. Well, that sucks. But a less job. One less job for us.
Glad the media doesn't waste a second exploiting Kate. Now she has another video of herself all over the web.
Aww.
And even I'm in this one.
I do wonder...
At least the news didn't mention my name. Yet.
In this situation, what's best for the student? Like, would it be better for Kate not to return to Blackwell now? Like, fresh start somewhere else?
Besides Rachel, it's been a while since anybody vanished from Arcadia Bay. I shouldn't sound so disappointed.
I don't know how long it's been since Kate's been missing in this timeline. 22nd of the 4th. Is it like 2 months before Max arrived? I'm not too sure. Like how many tabs Max has open on her browser. I know people like that. I'm so not that person. I'm like a 4-tab guy. And if I open up a 5th, I close one.
I sure hope these people treat her better when she comes back to school. If she does.
Victoria, you kidding? Sending love to you, Kate. Piss off, Kate. Victoria. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit.
Man, I really turned a molehill into a mountain. I feel bad for Mr. Jefferson about this.
Oh. See, now I've never seen this before, because we've never done this. Interesting.
Either I delete my page or I block everybody. Nowhere to hide these days.
I wonder why Max is like that. This is all like an outpouring of love for Max and what she's done, and Max just doesn't like it. I suppose if you don't like attention, you don't like attention.
Everybody will be talking about Kate now. Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month.
Everyone's going to be talking about you, Max.
Are you a hungry bunny? Here, nosh on this.
If we've lost Lisa, we will not lose the bunny. The bunny must live. We must protect the bunny. I think we can leave. Let's be gone.
Okay, this is scary dark. Let there be...
This is not what I expect an American dorm to be like. I would think noise would be incredibly bad. Somebody somewhere on this floor would have a stereo, and it'd be loud.
I hope you burn bright again soon, Kate.
Blake for Kate Marsh. Why would that be written on Max's dorm board? Oh, yeah, why? I'm confused.
That's a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria.
It must suck though. Like if you classify Victoria Chase as Max's like nemesis, the fact that she lives right opposite Max, seeing that face every morning. Ugh. We'll wait for Kate. I saw a TikTok the other day because a lot of people are starting to play Life is Strange in droves, and in it was episode 2 when Max is in class, in Jefferson's class, and you know that guy comes in and says, "Hey, something crazy's going on over in the girls' dorms," and it's Kate on the roof. Well, before he comes in and says that, if you look out the window,
I better go meet up with Chloe.
From Max's desk, you can see Kate getting on the roof, and I never knew that. Like, that little detail is amazing, but often missed. Ooh.
So much hypocrite.
Yeah.
Do they really need that crap on the door? Kate's still alive.
My problem
The
with
end of
these
the world might be coming before your party.
heavy situations with with people who try and take their own life in like a school or a job or whatever, you always get the people who are like, "Oh, I should have noticed, I should have known," and it's sad, but that's kind of true. Like, usually the signs are there,
I feel
but
like
I
the
also
guiding's
understand
wrong. But where?
people are very much focused on their own lives and inwardly. It's sad. Juliet.
I hope Victoria feels particularly shitty about posting that link.
Oh no, Taylor.
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
We'll comfort Taylor because she isn't Victoria. And I feel like Taylor is just a bit of a follower.
I can. I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
I'm just like shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither. I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
Truth.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight. Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Where's Victoria going tonight?
Where did she go?
I know I can trust you since you were so nice asking about my mom in the hospital, but Victoria will, like, make my life hell if I blab, okay?
No doubt. I do hope your mother gets better.
I don't remember
Let me
this
know if you
plot
need
point
anything.
with
Thanks.
Victoria.
You're, like, weird, but pretty cool, Max.
Huh.
Especially after watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack.
Aw.
Talk to you later.
I feel sorry for Taylor. Can you imagine having Victoria as a best friend?
Victoria isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
Going through Victoria's shit. Can we go into Victoria's room? Was that what was implied? Oh, we can. I didn't know we could do that. Okay, before we do that though, there's a door open here. Waiting for Kate. Aha, Dana.
Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
Okay, this is what I was touching upon earlier. Like I said in episode 1 or 2, I don't always remember which one, I said, you look at Kate, you look at her in class in Mr. Jefferson's, it's clear there's something wrong with this girl, you know, and the students ignored it, but I don't blame the students. The teachers must have seen it. I blame the faculty. Yeah, because it looked like Victoria was sad. Not Victoria, sorry. It looks like Kate was sad and despondent way before we started playing. You know. So yeah, I would say we're all responsible.
I think we're all responsible for what happened.
True. But you're the only one who went up to that roof with Kate.
So why do you think she was on the roof in the first place?
Maybe Kate was so ashamed she got wasted on that video. I don't blame her, but it was pretty gross.
Come on. You really believe that Kate Marsh wanted to get drunk at a Vortex Club party?
So what
Spiked.
exactly are you saying, Max?
She was broke.
I know Jefferson got reamed by the principal. Do you think they're involved?
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this, okay? Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What? Like who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherla?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
Can we take a courtesy look at your laptop, Dana?
Aw, Trevor is a sweetie. Good for Dana.
Oh.
If Dana talks to Juliet about this, she's gonna wish she didn't.
Oh. Kids. Waiting for you, Kate. Let's go check out Victoria's room. I don't think I've ever been in there on this episode. I think I went straight off to see Chloe. Can we screw up her photos again?
Since I've crossed the line from Snoop to detective, I might as well search for clues about what really happened to Kate at the Vortex Club party. My cookies? Victoria stole my cookies. Now I can't take them back because she'll know I did it. Victoria's a cookie monster.
That is really funny. We've seen all this before.
I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the Chase space. Color me impressed.
I think we found out in episode 2, Max.
Victoria is about as street as me. But she really appreciates style. A unique point of view is right. Thanks to Courtney Wagner ghostwriting this paper. Those boots are made for walking runways. These socks cost more than my wardrobe. I'll title this one, Portrait de la Assholes. Whoa, there's Kate. Totally high. She looks confused. Not like she's partying.
I would maybe take that photo as evidence, because we might need it in the future.
Here they are getting loaded with Satan.
I'm curious, I mentioned this in the end of episode 2 when you see the bit of a montage with Nathan turning up at Victoria's. What's their relationship? Do you think they're just BFFs? Or does she hang around with Nathan because of his last name and she's all about, you know, power and status? Because you'd think they were an item. You'd think they were together. Oof.
That's a lot of bank just to clean paint from a sweater. Victoria's secret. She's a geek. Well, well. Victoria and Taylor actually show remorse.
From Victoria to Taylor. Hey sweetie, what's up? I'm just avoiding some lame-ass science homework. How can anybody do fucking homework after someone almost jumps off a roof? I can't believe we all saw it live. It was like watching a reality show. And I've never seen the campus so quiet. Like everybody is hiding or afraid. Yes, I feel like total shit for everything I said about Kate and that stupid video. Let's get some peeps to meet up later. The girl needs a serious curfew cocktail.
First Rachel and now Kate? This is the end of the vortex. Nothing to see here. I guess I shouldn't be so bummed. Not that Victoria couldn't hide her shit. Man, I'm getting paranoid.
Yeah, but that's a good point though. Why were we allowed here? In terms of game development, why are we here? Is there perhaps something to find? Speaking of which, how are the photos looking for this episode? Is that an action figure I can take a photo of? And in a mirror by the looks of it, and a squirrel. So is that action figure here that we found the box for? Let's have a quick look around. There it is. And we can take a photo. Perfect. What's interesting about photo number 2 though is that's not Max's shirt. And I think it comes after the squirrel, so we'll keep a look at it. It looks like maybe it's Chloe we're taking a picture of. Yeah, let's get out of here. I think the idea is, after I finish this series, I might go and do Before the Storm. And then who knows, you know, I might continue to do this all the way up till the end. Like, go through Life is Strange 2 even.
So Chloe is waiting for me in front of the main hall.
I wonder what, like, time it's supposed to be. What does the phone say? Ooh, we got messages. Alright, okay, so it's nearing midnight. Oh. So Mum and Dad are happy. What, no text from Dad after we become a superhero? Oh. Oh. So there you are, Mr. Squirrel. We are coming to take your photo. Just don't move. Ah. Bugger. We have superpowers. Photo number 2.
Lens and say nut. Gotcha.
Right. Can't go that way. Ooh, someone's there. A drunk Principal Wells.
Principal Wells? Oh, are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
Huh. We're coming, we're coming.
Really?
Max the Ninja strikes again.
Was that Principal Wells trying to get into the girls' dormitories? Or the guys? So, as we're on episode 3, my thoughts on what I think of the remastering. I like it. I just don't think it was necessary. Because not enough was changed. It looks slightly prettier, but that doesn't warrant a remaster for me. Like, I could have happily just played through the original, and there would be hardly any difference. Like, there's just slight upgrades. So, was it worth paying for this again? Probably not. But, by the same token, if I'm ever gonna play again, I might play this one, you know? I mean, I haven't seen any bugs to speak of. There's nothing game breaking. It runs smooth. And in some scenes, the faces look pretty well. They look pretty good. I've seen some people in forums and stuff say they think something was lost. The old sort of character of the game, the way it looked, the stylization of characters. I don't think so. I think it's, like I said, not much has changed, I don't think. I mean, we have grass now, and I guess that's cool. But there's scenes like this where
Like I'm a
you mainly
punk
see
ghost.
the difference
More like a scary punk asshole.
with the mouth
Hey,
movement.
Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay? Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend. Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed.
Like Max's
Then I
face
had
there,
no
looks
clue what to say
amazing.
to her on that roof. Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays. And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else. Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right? Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos. Oh, right. Except for your ability to, manipulate time and space. No biggie. Chloe,
I wonder...
I just feel weird about some of my decisions. Especially after I just got Mr. Jefferson in trouble.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on
Yeah, we're
looking
gonna
for clues,
love
okay?
the fact we got him in trouble later. You can bet on that.
We need to find out more about who Rachel was involved with around here.
She was able to blend in with everybody. Even with people I hated.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's...
Kicking it in Los Angeles? That would be the best case scenario.
The interesting thing Max
She
just
wouldn't
said...
leave without me, okay? And how often do missing girls...
Yeah, the interesting thing about what Max just said about is she guiding us, I've always had this little belief that the doe that Max keeps seeing, and this is probably going to sound like, you're going to probably hear this back and think, oh, duh. But I've always thought that Rachel Amber might be the doe. I mean, think about it. In the junkyard, it turned up, it's transparent. It doesn't show up in the photo. So it's not really there. And it showed up in Max's dream. It just shows up when it's needed. Like, a lot of people make the argument that the butterfly from the beginning is Chloe. I would also argue then that the doe is Rachel. Not really Max's spirit animal.
Turn up. We have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, step prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay.
I
At this
wish-
point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to
Somebody's
win
in
it,
school.
Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
I wonder if Chloe ever reconciled with David before she died.
So much for helping me put together a portfolio.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an
What the
awful
hell?
day, and you can talk to me any.
So did Jefferson just say he was helping Victoria with her portfolio? I understand, like, if a teacher stays behind for a few hours after class, but it's nearly 12, midnight, and he's been with Victoria this whole time?
Time, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
The contest will go on. I just won't be representing Blackwell at the event this year, thanks to Max, who claims I enabled Kate Marsh's trouble by merely listening to her.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to
Ew.
Mr. Jefferson, Victoria. I won't be going to San Francisco, remember?
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
She is
I'm going to
crazy.
think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise,
Ah,
I might
there
have
she
to tell
is.
people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only... Are you fucking kidding me?
She's a mess.
It's so stupid. Just when I think
In some
Victoria
respects,
can't get
it's
anyone
like
to be
Victoria has just
She's
as
about to get
much
real at Blackwell.
emotional
Let's go
problems
find out.
as Nathan. So no wonder they hang out. I have no
Chloe the
memory of this.
Keymaster.
You know it.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room. Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Yeah, so what I was talking about earlier about Chloe and David was if you play Life is Strange 2 and you meet, spoilers warning, and you meet David, and it's in the future, years after the events of Life is Strange 1, and you hear him talk about Chloe, and it's heartfelt, and it's like he loved Chloe. He just had his own issues, and you know, Chloe was a hard ass, but he loved her like a daughter. And I don't remember if Chloe ever reconciled with David before she was killed. Because my version of history is Chloe always dies in every playthrough, because as much as I love her, she's one of my favorite characters. You would never sacrifice many people to save one. You can't do it, even if it's the person you love. And I've always held that belief, and whenever I see in forums where people argue for the alternative, how can you sacrifice your best friend? I would sacrifice, like somebody said to me before, I would sacrifice a universe to save the person I love. And although on the surface that sounds admirable, I don't think that's in me. And I think it might be all the years I've watched Star Trek as a kid and loving Spock, and what's Spock's expression? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. And I've always felt that inside. So there ain't any situation where Chloe survives this. So yeah, which brings me back to my original point, was I hope Chloe on some level knew that David loved her, and vice versa. I didn't mean to get that deep. Right. Before we go see Chloe, I want to see what Blackwell's like at night. Pretty unremarkable. Oh, okay, let's go see Chloe. What's that? Gun-free zone. Makes sense.
There's no way David would get in Mrs. Grant's face. She'd shut his ass down fast.
Dear Michelle Grant, as head of security at Blackwell Academy, it's my job and duty to make sure all the bases have been covered when it comes to protecting the student body. See, David, his heart's in the right place, but he's so extreme. I know I'm nobody's favourite among the faculty and students, but I know I'm making their safety is my prime making sure their safety is my prime directive. See, he still speaks like a soldier. Since taking over as head of security, my statistics speak for themselves, as does the 15.4% drop in campus crime. I respect your position as science teacher, but you have unfairly demonized my plans for a surveillance system with a cowardly petition. Well, hey, don't knock a petition. I hope that you will redact this petition and reconsider the human costs of not retrofitting Blackwell Academy with the latest in safe and private security. Now see, it's sad because like, David's pushing for this technology, and as invasive as it is, it would have saved Chloe, probably, or at least, yeah, maybe not. It would have. What's the expression I'm trying to make? What's the point I'm trying to make? It would have been evidence against Nathan and probably Mr. Jefferson. It would have made things easier later on. But, you know. Ooh. Yeah, because like when I think of remaster, I tend to think of it in terms of a remake, and I would have loved like a big overhaul of this game to justify the cost of buying it again. I can't highlight the box. There we go.
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
What's the point she's making? How to feed your inner spirit animal? Is she saying Samuel's nuts?
security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank.
So,
I
are
might
we
as well
trying
test
to
out
get
my
in
face
here
still.
to see if there's records on Rachel?
for it.
Is that the
We're already
idea?
in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
Oh, isn't this where we blow up the door using science? Which is pretty fucking crazy when you think about it.
Nothing here. Dead end.
Do you ever wonder all these files that your school has on you over the course of your entire education, where they end up? In the bin?
Crap. Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
That's a bit judgmental, Max.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name. Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat.
Bubble hearth.
Without naming names,
What
if
game's
somebody
that?
had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. Yes, I'm still all in to go ape with you at the drive-in. Thanks for the help.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got
Man,
nothing.
that was quick.
What about your plan?
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
Oh. Next day, in the news, Blackwell Academy went up in flames yesterday. So we need sugar, a soda can, duct tape, and sodium chloride. Okay. So, I think as I'm putting all this together, we'll have a bit of a chat about Warren. So I've
Warren
seen...
is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
I've seen in many places that say that some fans tend to demonize Warren and think he's a stalker and just a weird guy. I've never thought so. I think he's a pretty decent kid, and he's smart, and he cares for Max. And he takes his shot when he can. You know, you can't have a problem with that. But some people have said, yeah, but Max has zero interest in Warren. So when they meet up in episode 5, and there's an option there to kiss, it's like, well, where the hell did this come from? They haven't been this close. Why the hell would she kiss him now? And I tend to agree. I don't think there's chemistry with Max and Warren. It's very platonic from Max's side. So I feel if there's ever a romance for Max, it probably is. And I still think it's probably Chloe. Yeah. There's more chemistry between them two than Max and Warren. And that's that's the way I see it.
Just emptied. Nothing here.
Oop.
Release the Kraken.
Lame.
It's all mine anyway. Only 3 more items to go.
I think we gotta find sugar, don't we? I think. Hold on.
You have to be shitting me.
So I have a pretty decent rig. I'm quite proud of it. I spent a long time putting it together and a lot of money. And when I play this game, it plays it effortlessly. It's quite nice. It's a nice change of pace. But sometimes, like I'll be, yeah, like there. Sometimes it isn't so smooth, and it's usually in a weird place where, and that's fine. Crazy. It's like the odd frame drop.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell. Only a B-? Warren has shattered my faith. Of course, I'm barely passing science.
Why did he only get a B-? Oh, I'm practical. Oh, see, that was our fault. We should have helped him. Sorry, Warren. Sugar.
Ooh, sugar.
What were the chances we would
You're
find
halfway home, Max.
sugar like that? Bit of serendipity.
Ass biology. Ugh, gross.
Why did she call it oh. Oh. What does PFV stand for? Maybe I'm too innocent.
A periodic table. Wish I knew what periodic means.
I don't. It's funny how I get flashes of memory, because it's been like 6 years since I played this, and I know there's something I can do here with a fish tank. Graffiti.
I never said they were great, troll.
What does it say?
I never said they were great, troll.
I can't read it.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture. Good evening, fish.
Can we turn
Thanks,
it back off?
fish. Nice work. Please resume your slumber.
Right, so how are we looking for photos? So actually the next one on the cards is no smoking. Which could be anywhere here. So keep your eyes peeled, Max.
I probably should find those items now.
I'm looking. Chemistry stuff.
You're an artist, damn it, not a scientist. But this is so not sodium chloride.
Ah. Perfect. We're doing pretty well for photos this episode. I feel like the next one is quite a way off. When we're wearing Rachel Amber's shirt. Yeah, that's just flashed back into my head. So I think we go to Chloe's.
Max, if you can't find sodium chlorate in the science lab, give it up.
Don't we go to Chloe's
So
after here?
sodium chlorate is
And we
a
wear...
weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
Yeah, I think we wear Rachel's shirt. Like we cosplay as Rachel Amber for a little while.
No, this mixture doth not work.
Where? No, she's right though. It should be in here. Because where else would it be? Chloride. It would be back here. Weird killer. Perfect.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
Now, how are we getting up there? I know if we take it, we're gonna break our ass. So, can we use this chair? Okay, we're gonna have to break our ass first.
You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
See, Max is clever. One more to go, which was... duct tape.
Only one more ingredient left.
And I don't think it would be in here. It's going to be in Jefferson's.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
It is a bit creepy, isn't it? School at night. It feels very natural.
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Yeah, see, I still think you don't spend till 12, nearly 12 at night on helping a portfolio. That's odd.
I say one stupid thing and Mr. Jefferson gets screwed. Nice going, Max.
Dear Mark, I just wanted to drop you an informal note to let you know that Blackwell is conducting an investigation into the events of this week. You'll be receiving an official notice in the mail, but you deserve to be told about this. I respect your work and status here at Blackwell, and hope you won't think too harsh of me in this very difficult time. I hope this all works out in your favor. But like, that's the way it should be, yeah? I feel like, you know, if this happens on your watch, you weren't paying attention.
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world. Shit. Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic. Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
Which leads to the thought that sometimes not all jackasses are bad. They're just complicated.
I feel gross even looking at Nathan's work, but he does have some style.
It seems like everyone here does have a photographic eye. See, my computer should not be struggling here. This is nothing. And now it's smoothed out. I think it might be OBS.
I thought we used some tape in Jefferson's class last week.
Oh, because when I'm using OBS to record, I'm cranking it up to full, so we can do 4K. And I think sometimes it doesn't like it very much. Aha.
The tape is mine. Now it's time to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
Max and her puns. She's so punny. It's weird to think that this was made in... Oh, hold on, this is going to bug me. I'm just going to quickly restart OBS and get rid of the stutter. Alright, be right back. See, now usually that would fix it, and it has perfectly. Yeah, it just seems like when I've recorded for about an hour, the OBS starts to take a shit, and the restart fixed it. Much more smooth. Time to blow shit up.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If you'll light the candle.
It's like in a real world scenario if you did
So
this.
cool!
The next step after this
Get
would
ready
be
to haul ass.
fire alarms. This is cool though.
That was so fucking cool!
Oh,
Yeah.
we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and
That's
Police
realistic.
Department.
So
And
what
I
should we do?
forget how we fix it. Where's the alarm?
Shit! Do something, Max.
I don't know where the alarm box is. Do we rewind? Yeah. Where is the alarm? How do we do it without the alarm? Let's talk to Chloe. I don't know what to do. I can't remember.
Take
Try.
it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If you'll light the candle.
I remember.
So cool!
We go inside.
Get ready to haul ass.
And then rewind. Which must look really weird from Chloe's angle.
So fucking cool!
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
I got you. Open sesame.
Can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit! Fuck you, door!
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste. How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair. This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case.
I can't see for shit. That's a good point. Are we still carrying all that rubbish that we didn't use to make a bomb? Right. Oh.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
At present time, there is a security investigation into the controversial video allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at the Vortex Club. Kate Marsh represents the very best of students at Blackwell. See? Okay, the nurse knew. Principal Wells, as the school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. Okay, so people knew. Principal Wells didn't do jack.
Only 2 more files to go. Look at this pile. Tumbleweeds. Weird. This asshole has a spotless record. Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for her photography. Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. Guilty. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so. But this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Despite recent conversations with Blackwell Academy, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit. I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
His GPA is fantastic. Warren is considered an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. With his B-, he has the gift or curse of gab, depending on faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Miss Grant, because she wouldn't dub him out. Miss Grant Rose. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues towards his bright future.
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Tumbleweeds. Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all
interesting.
this.
I didn't know her middle name was
There's not much here about the police
Dawn.
investigation.
Rachel Dawn Amber. Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending class for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty for the past month. Oh, so it was like a month before we turned up. Her parents are at present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for her quick return. Rachel Amber is a quintessential student, representation of Blackwell Academy. She excels in all her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has de facto qualities, I don't know what that word means, of scholarship and leadership that is a hallmark of Blackwell's legacy. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modelling. Nothing about her theatre work? There is no doubt that Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. Wow. Principal Wells, this is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. Just wanted to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has officially been closed on our end. We will always hope for that one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. We always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do from now. Thank you for your help. That's sad.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell, despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent. I'll try it again. Belligerent to her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against the non-mandatory institution. Chloe Price is no longer a student. Nobody mentions the fact that this poor girl lost her father. Man.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now. I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
Principal Wells, it comes to my attention the Prescott family crest has been removed from the library wall for no apparent reason. The local historical crest is required as per the donation terms to the library, or the donation will be rescinded. What a fucking ego. Among others for the school, among others for school. So like, it goes to show we're not donating money for your library for the students. We just want to plaster our name on it. Along with that, I understand that the tragic events involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I would suggest that cancelling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come up with some obvious Man, I'd hate to be Wells if I had this dick on my back.
That is so cool that my signature actually counted. Go, Miss Grant.
Dear Miss Grant, as principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my glad, happy, fortunate duty to inform you that your petition to block the installation of a new surveillance system has received enough signatures for the school to reject the plan. Sad, David. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in school's operation. However, I did recognize the controversial nature of these cameras and shared your concern for possible invasions of the privacy. Thank you for your passion and for inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will feel empowered by the outcome of your petition. But see, okay, this is what I mean. People are complicated. Principal Wells, although seems like a bit of a dick most of the time, isn't here. He just needs to get out of the thumb of the Prescotts.
You're not so tacky up close. I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell.
Good point. What are you doing, Chloe? So, this is interesting. When you last heard me, right before now, it was 4 days ago. What happened was I recorded up until we broke into this room, and then I had to go. And I didn't get back till today. So, yeah, a bit of editing magic. 4 days have disappeared, and let's get back to it. I remember pretty much everything. So what we know is we're here. We didn't so much as break in to Blackwell, as in we were politely escorted in by Chloe and her stepdad's keys. We're here to look for files, I guess, on Rachel Amber or
There's got to
anyone
be a
else.
super secret file.
Yeah. So yeah, let's crack on. Can I access the computer? I think we have to speak to Chloe.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step-troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Ooh, he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file. Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation.
Wow.
But I was expelled?
The Prescotts always get their money's worth. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
That's...
So no teacher, no principal looked at that Rachel in the dark room when Rachel Amber has gone missing, and it didn't give anyone pause? Like to maybe look at Nathan a bit more closely? Christ. And it shows that Nathan must be dealing with some severe guilt. Like, wow. Like, I won't go off on a huge tangent, but if we accept Nathan deep down isn't a dick, and everything wrong he's done today is being just bad mistakes and poor decision making, how do you even deal with the fact that you killed someone and then just go to school and pretend it's okay? I'm guessing he's very medicated.
fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic.
That too.
I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebros.
Jesus. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel, too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
I thought we
we're
could...
not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
I'd love to
It's the
see
powers of best
Chloe
friendship. I know
try
how
to
you
get the
roll.
chair out of the office.
We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wowzer. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after our knife showdown yesterday. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
Okay, so... as you know from episode 1, I kind of going into this with wanting to make choices I didn't make before. Now, in every playthrough, I have left the money because I wanted to be good. But, and I really wish I could steal the money this time. I just wish she hadn't said it was for the handicap fund. I'm not about to steal from the handicap, no matter what. And Chloe shouldn't even think about it. So, I'm sorry, we can't do it.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund? I know you need to pay Frank back, but I've got my power to protect you, right?
There's a lot of power in that horse-choking wad of cash. But yes, Moral Max is right again. I guess. Let's get the hell out of this office morgue.
I think we can look at the computer, yeah? I'm pretty sure we could have in the past.
I know that money would have helped Chloe and me.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Prescott, we regret to inform you that Nathan Prescott has disrupted various classes over the past month despite repeated warnings and leniency. Due to a crude outburst in Mr. Hodier's Intro to Literature class on Tuesday, September 17th, Nathan was sent back to his dormitory for the day, without a proper write-up for his files. Nathan has enormous potential but also erratic behavior patterns that may need supervision beyond Blackwell's ability. See, now that's good. That's telling his mum and dad, look, your son is crazy. Get help. And how does his parents ignore that? The school cannot tolerate these disruptions, so we hope you will discuss this matter with Nathan to impress upon him the severity of this situation. Please see the attached file for full reports. Update, expunged records. Terrible. Dear Principal Wells, we received a rather outrageous and possibly slanderous letter from somebody in administration accusing Nathan of unkind... See, what's mad is I fully believe there are parents out there that are like this who will never accept in a million years that there's something maybe wrong with their child. They just won't accept it. Which is bad because then whatever is wrong will not be fixed. Erratic behavior patterns. We're certain this must be a mistake, otherwise we fear that we will take Nathan out of Blackwell to a more prestigious and better funded institution. The better funded was a nice touch, the bastard. Please respond with a copy of the expunged. So, not only is Mr. Prescott an asshole, he's very clever, he knows the ins and outs of this sort of thing. And he knows how to blackmail. The following is a list of reported incidents involving Nathan Prescott. There seems to be a pattern of outbursts and confrontations followed by remorse and repentance. It's the remorse and repentance part that indicates a struggle between like a good and evil, which makes me feel sorry for him a little bit. We suggest his parents remove him from school and place him under expert psychological supervision. Throwing a desk in class, cursing at his English teacher, lighting firecrackers in the bathroom, stealing school supplies, threatening the school custodian. How could he threaten Samuel? Samuel's amazing. Attempted theft of campus to bang a statue. Or an idiot. Can we get a close-up of that picture? I'm curious. David Madison and Nathan Prescott have both come to my office to warn me that Rachel Amber has been a drug mule, in Mr. Madison's talk radio terminology, acting as a front for another local dealer. Who's that going to be? That's going to be Frank, isn't it? Considering Rachel's exemplary status, I told David that I would need more concrete proof, and he's promised he had more to show. I wonder if that's partly to do why he wants security cameras, so he has all the proof he ever needs. I was surprised to get an unscheduled visit from Rachel Amber. She seems quite upset and claimed that David Madison was following her and taking photographs. David would deny this, and given the questionable company Rachel has been keeping, I'm not certain I can believe her. Yeah, so David wants cameras so he hasn't got to keep taking photos and act like a total creep. And I think that's our cue to go.
That impish look scares me. Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes. Splish splash?
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish splash.
See,
Did
I don't
you actually
think...
just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
Yeah, I was about to exactly to say that. I don't think Chloe is a bad influence on Max. I think she allows Max to bring out some healthy rebellion. Our school didn't have a pool. It was torn down before I got there. My high school. I think it went up in flames.
The Otter's lair. Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? I still go to school here.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
I love the smell
Chloe's
of
so psyched for girls' night out. So
chlorine
we
and
better
balls.
follow her evil plan.
Whenever I used to go swimming. Right. Ooh. Vending machine.
I would love a soda, but I just get wired.
Lay's potato chips, I can see. Only they're probably not called Lay's in this universe.
Go Otters.
Again, I'm very much enjoying this remaster, but the shading is way off in certain areas. Like, it's too dark in here. I remember the original was a lot lighter. I could see things. I don't remember which way we go. Can we get in the main office? No.
I hope the Otters will survive. I hope the Otters will survive. If only I could solve the mystery of the missing cat pics. I actually don't have the time to investigate this caper.
Alright, I think we go around. Nope, I think we speak to Chloe.
Boys or girls?
Duh.
Boys, of course. Figures. Perv. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
I think Max, obviously her future is going to involve photography, which if she didn't want to do photography, I think she'd make an expert PI with her ability to be very nosy.
I guess somebody forgot their Blackwell spirit. I guess I should consider this evolution.
I cannot read that. Dana, I know I'm an asshole, but I still care about you. Love, Logan. No worries. It's all bad.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
No way am I touching Zach's jersey. Zach is really careless. Doesn't he know what happens when I'm around?
So who's Zach dating? Isn't Zach dating like Juliet? And he's texting Victoria. Hey, thinking bad things about you. Cool, what are you wearing? Oh, these are the sexts. Just my crystal necklace and phone? Hot. What are you wearing? I'm in a locker room only wearing a jersey, sitting on my foot. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. Abort.
Betty developed that in Jefferson's class. But why?
What do you think? Friend zone.
Some poor hipster lost their vape.
No one vapes with a rage.
It's okay for Nathan to be hooked on these drugs, right?
Is diazepam like anxiety meds? I wanna sex me up.
Boys' locker room is right.
Victoria loves the D.
Huh, it's nice to know Victoria loves something besides herself.
Max is a feminazi.
Welcome to 1950.
I love Warren Graham.
I bet you do.
Gayram. That's terrible. See, here's my thing. It's my impression that Blackwell is like a... I'm in the UK, right? And so our education system's different. Is Blackwell a high school or is it a college? Because you see stuff like this, and this is very much high school behavior. Not college students' behavior. Or at least not in a UK college.
Max Caulfield, moral avenger.
Oh, that's the point. We have no idea how we're doing on the photo front. Photo of a shirt, and I'm guessing that will be later on in Chloe's room. I think we're good.
Or self-righteous hypocrite. This one is almost empty.
Wait,
The
what did
guys
she
must
say?
like their pink goo. Max Caulfield, moral avenger. Or self-righteous hypocrite.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Max. Dana needs a baby daddy. "69 reasons to bang Rachel."
Bros will be bros.
Yeah, but they don't have to be dicks, Max.
Just when I thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Yeah, I can really not see much of this room because of the brightness. Chloe's there. Lifeguard, we came from there.
I don't think anybody has ever drowned here. I hope. In case I run out of air, I know where to come. Coffee and swimming. Good combo.
See, do you know how I said before how my memory is very strange in that there's huge chunks of this episode 3 to 4 series, episode 3 and 4 I barely remember. There's huge chunks missing from my memory, but then I'll remember something very random. Like, I remember if you turn on the lights in here, the cutscene plays and you're back out there with Chloe. So before we do that, we will explore, so that we don't get locked into a cutscene.
Aw, look at the baby Halloween pumpkin.
Just want to make sure I don't leave anything. Nope.
Sorry, Rachel. Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max. You just look like a snoop. Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings their own soap.
I can't wait to hear Max's thoughts on everything in Double Exposure.
This isn't a desperate cry for attention or anything.
Rachel abides.
I hope so, friend.
Dear Kate, I don't care, God.
Well, we care, dickhead. Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
See, there are people out there who in episode 5 talk about Max and Warren's like option to kiss, and why I think people find that jarring is like, well, where did that come from? They don't show any. Max has never shown an interest in that way, and I feel like if she had interest in Warren,
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
she'd have more to say after that, but she seems very indifferent by that. Warren is a friend.
Where does that other sock go?
Trolls, Max.
Those are some musty-ass old shirts. Yuck. If I could rewind back to the 1940s, I'd get in serious trouble. Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history.
Completely
What?
off topic, and probably not the place to even talk about it. But well, it's not that off topic. In the 4 days that I was away, between the start of this recording and now, I saw some, not spoilers, but it was the developers talking about Life is Strange Double Exposure. And one of the things the developers said that filled me with confidence was, he said, we weren't going to tell a Max story if we didn't honor the 2 endings of Life is Strange. Which leads me to believe that with Max's able to flip-flop between dimensions in the new game, I have a feeling in one dimension she goes to. I get the idea there's only 2 dimensions she can go to back and forth. And I think in one dimension is where Chloe lives, and in one dimension she survives. Oh, you know what I meant. In one dimension Chloe's dead because we saved Arcadia Bay, and the other she's alive. And that's why the whole setting for the new game isn't in Arcadia Bay. Because you can imagine if they had to make the town, or... You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a very clever idea. And it also makes me believe that this was always going to be a Max story. It wasn't just some shoehorned idea.
Flippers in a swimming pool? Are they training Navy frogmen here? Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. Want. So, Victoria's secret is selfies. Go fuck your... No. Jefferson said don't confuse art with the artist. These are cool shots.
That's a very interesting thing for Jefferson to say. I don't want to go through Cade's stuff. We like Cade.
A bus ticket? Was she going to run away? Like Rachel Amber?
Wow. I think we're good. We have to go and turn on the light. Oops. And just how I remembered, locked into a cinematic. Well, I am talking absolute garbage. I could have sworn that was the case. Ooh, what's in here?
Yes, we get it. Otters. Coffee and swimming. Good combo. Time to do or dive, Max.
How do I get in? Ladder? Oh.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. Too bad you made me feel like the queen of assholes because I wanted that cash stash. Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie! Okay, you asked for it. Cowabunga! Why look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows. I'll just rewind and harpoon you.
It's funny seeing
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
Chloe. Now I'm older. And seeing her behavior. Because what I see is
I
someone
wish Rachel was here. She would totally love being in here.
trying to distract
Wish
herself
you guys had met each
with
other.
We will.
activities.
With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything
So
is
she doesn't have to
related,
think
and I
about
want to find out
what's
for
bothering
Kate's
her.
sake. She
I couldn't
almost
see that
died
when I was
today.
younger.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean. You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
Not that time. But that's because you were there to kickstart my power.
So it's time to start moving forward in time.
I would love to know
We're obviously connected since
what
without me, you
did
would've
kickstart
discovered
Max's
your
power. Why
right?
her?
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay?
Yes, you were.
I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you.
And she was probably
Like
yours.
Warren.
Ah, here we go. You're the bro killer. Gross. Let's be nice to Warren. He's our
Warren
dude.
is nice.
Nice. Ouch.
Yeah,
That
friend
means
zoned.
friend zone.
No, he's really cool. It was so sweet when he stood up to Nathan, but I haven't told him about my rewind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Oh.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because we're yapping instead of attacking each other, otter versus shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year.
See?
Let's jet.
This is what I mean. It's like she can allow herself.
When I get out.
She can allow herself to enjoy moments temporarily until it hits her that, oh fuck, I'm dealing with shit. I have to get back to that. She's like the whole Rachel Amber thing is really messing her up. Amongst other things, owing money to Frank.
Gross. I feel like we just
Being
went
expelled.
swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Hide!
Oh crap, I don't remember. I have a vague memory of going to a toilet stall.
Move, Max! Don't waste your power on getting busted.
Oh no, I think we have to run.
Are you shitting me?
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
I could use my power, or just look for a hiding spot. Or
I
both.
vaguely remember
Where are they?
going to the toilet,
Hello?
which is kind of stupid because that's where you'd look. There's no way you don't check every cubicle. I think I'm supposed to just give him the runaround, right?
Hello? Anybody there?
Mate, you don't not come down here to look. What kind of security guard are you?
Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here. Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
We are so invisible.
We can hug outside,
Fail.
girls. I'm pretty sure there's
Wait! Turn around! They're coming!
supposed to be music
We have
here.
to find another way out.
We're missing
this is
a music
bullshit.
track game.
You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash with a Blackwell security officer I just busted lives so I'll be safe? Okay.
Into the car! Get in!
Yeah, there was supposed to be some ambient music there,
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome!
but I don't mind.
We so are.
So it was okay. I only remember because I edited this for my movie channel a long time ago. I love... Okay, I'm going to pause here a minute. So, like I said, my memory is very funny. It's very selective. I remember the morning after this, and you and Chloe wake up in bed, and it's like summer, and you have a nice warm breeze coming through the window, and it was just so... I don't know why that image stayed in my head all these years. It's like, it reminds me of childhood, weirdly. And it's so nice. It's like the calm before the storm. Forgive the pun. Because you know how the rest of the episodes go, and this is like a nice little respite for Chloe and Max. There's something about this scene that's coming that I really enjoy, and I think it's the music too. It reminds me of Saturday mornings waking up at a friend's house. And I didn't want to speak all over it. Again, I think we might be missing music. It feels like I've hit streamer mode. I'm gonna try something, because I'm convinced we're missing music there. And that would be the first bug I've had in the game so far, I think. No, I guess there isn't any music. I might be wrong. Or maybe they took it out for the remaster. I used to have a friend called Daniel, and in high school he was the first goth. Because it was like in the 90s and goths weren't a thing yet. And I'd sleep over his house, and his room was exactly like Chloe's. And if one day he ever watches this, I apologize. I had fun at your house. So you needed a maid or a butler.
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb!
Photo hog.
Oh, Daniel's room used to have
It feels like a different world from yesterday.
music CDs all over the bedroom floor.
Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school and town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to
I'm
Blackwell
so wrong.
soon.
This is
Does
what
the
I remember.
schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm
starting
thought
to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
the entire scene was this. I love this music. It reminds me of early mornings in the summer in 2001, 2002. Because I'm that old, folks.
I'm so wiped out from last night. But it was awesome.
I have to ponder what kind of criminal I've become.
Last night was only the tip of the iceberg.
I have to admit, it was pretty cool to take over the Blackwell gym.
Today the gym, tomorrow the world. We need to step it up.
We still have to be careful how I use my power. I don't want to get stuck in time.
I'm curious, and I know I keep talking about double exposure, but I'm so interested and invested, and I can't wait. Because I heard the developer say that Max hasn't used her power since Chloe died, and it's kind of atrophied. And it seems like when she tries to use it again, like years from now, it does something different. It opens up gateway to a different dimension instead. So that's very interesting. But I also wondered if she will. I also wonder if she can still rewind time if she tries or practices, or is that completely gone?
I need to get dressed now.
I know people like Warren. I have guy friends who are like Warren. Like, that nice, and yeah, we need more people in the world like Warren. But at the same time, I feel a little sorry for him, because we are dangerously approaching simp territory. But then I don't think Max minds. But she didn't respond to this message. Ah, Warren. Dad never really messages us again, I don't think. But then, that's Dad's. Or well, see, Mum is always messaging. I love the world they build. I love Arcadia Bay. Look at that. Right. Can we just take Chloe's cell phone?
I thought Chloe might put up a pic of me instead. Can't compete with Rachel.
Max. 5 years, babe. Where were you?
Holy shitballs. Frank is scary. I should have let Chloe take that money.
Calm down, Frank.
Chloe is so damn cute. She's really trying to suss out what my vision means.
I wonder if that's a real book. I'll have to Google.
At least we haven't been identified. Yet.
Police and fire departments responded to a break-in and vandalism on the Blackwell Academy campus around 1:30 a.m. Police have not stated if they have any suspects yet. Incident. Police arrested a nude man with a sword at... Wait. Police arrested a nude man... Oh, that music is too loud. Police arrested a nude man with a sword at Up All Night Donuts off Peckinpah Road at approximately 8:52 p.m. The unidentified man was charged with being under the influence of energy drinks and methamphetamines. He is being held without bail until further investigation.
Thank God she's okay. I wonder when I can visit her.
Following a public suicide threat. That's a weird way of putting it. At Blackwell Academy, Kate Marsh is reported to be in a stable condition under supervision at Arcadia Bay Med Center. Oh yeah, I think we go visit her, don't we? Oh, cool.
I love this song.
Me too.
Wow, sir. That was my 10th birthday. I didn't know Chloe kept this stuff. The fact that she put the photo next to Rachel's is so touching.
Don't be a dummy, cover your willy. Great. So, I always identified Chloe as lesbian, gay, and Max as maybe bi, because you get the Warren option. But I mean, I guess she isn't. I guess she's bi as well.
Wow. I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
I think I have, like, my old phones. Right, where are we?
Man, if I had stayed hidden, David wouldn't be targeting me. I don't think I'll be moshing today.
That size chart still hurts. It's so sad. Dad gone. So she just gave up. She didn't care anymore.
I'm lucky David didn't bust me for acting like it was my pot.
Can I just go out of my undies?
Put some clothes on first, hillbilly.
Yeah.
Ugh. Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
Weren't we supposed to get clothes? Wasn't that what she told us to do? Oh.
Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
It's so
But
weird
not quite my style.
that
Max,
we
you
dress
don't
up as
have a
Rachel,
style yet.
though.
At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans.
We're not a
But it would
substitute
be
for
cool to try on
Rachel.
Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Why not? We've established we don't like Warren.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
But did you see the
That
way...
was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
But don't you think the way Chloe responded was very platonic? She didn't like that kiss, or it kind of freaked her out. Yeah, maybe Max isn't Chloe's type. Interesting.
I think Rachel's style is a little more subtle. Like me.
She looks great, mind. In Rachel's garb.
Looking sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not.
Was that the
Go on
first
down and
Shaka
say hi
Bra?
to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
It's funny because I'd forgotten how long this episode is. So when we got to Principal Wells's office, I was like, oh, okay, I'll stop here, and when I come back in a couple of days, I'll record like half an hour. We're still playing. I think we're well into an hour now, and I think we've got more to go. Because isn't the garbage tip after this?
Oh my god, that smells so amazing. It's like when we were kids here.
Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school. The only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You always will be in our prayers. Love and blessings, your friend Kate. Oh, I just had a weird thought. If we accept that the reason the storm comes to Arcadia Bay and destroys it is because Chloe was supposed to die, destined to die, and Cosmax intervened. The butterfly effect made it so a fucking storm comes, and the only way to fix that is by Chloe dying. So then, why is it okay that Kate's alive? Or is it okay? Because without Max's power of time travel, we wouldn't have got to the roof in time. We were able to freeze time and walk to the roof to get there. We wouldn't have made it. So, at the end of this, Kate's alive because of Max's power. And yet, there's no storm. So what's that about? Did I just find a problem with the game? Because there's a handful of times where Max will say, oh, my power was useless to save Kate. I had to do it all on my own. No, it helped you freeze time and you walked to the roof. It wasn't completely useless. I don't know, that's something I want to look into. What did Max say? Hey Kate, I'm glad. Hey Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I will visit you as soon as I can, I promise. I hope we don't bump into David.
Nobody in this town has a fucking clue as to what's happening. Or do they?
If David was at Blackwell Academy all night on night shift, because why else would he be there at 12? Then you'd think he'd be sleeping. We'll check in a minute.
For everybody else in the neighborhood, it's just another morning.
David.
I better not go in there.
Yep.
David might be in bed. Ew. Chloe never used to care when I borrowed her toothbrush.
Oh, that is gross. That is the worst. Can we do that?
What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
Oh my god.
You know, I haven't gone through a dyeing my hair blue phase yet. Maybe it's time. Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding. Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids. Serious
Oh my god.
flashback. No way. That's the bluebird I saved Monday in Joyce's room.
Can we get him out of the house?
No way. That's the bluebird I saved Monday in Joyce's room.
I can't imagine he's getting his food in. There's no worms in here. I like Joyce.
This might be the one time these people are right.
The end is now. Are you still ignoring his warnings? Did you feel the snow? Witness the eclipse? Seen the dying animals? The signs are upon you. Arcadia Bay is in the final battleground of... The final battleground for Pazuzu. What the fuck? For behold, the Lord will come in fire, and his chariots like the whirlwind to render his anger, with fury and his rebuke, with flames of fire. For the Lord will execute judgment by fire. Save your soul today, repent. No. No interest. Ah, we looked at these already.
Joyce looks so different in her street clothes. Good morning, Joyce.
Does she?
Rachel, I mean Max. Oh, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe.
I really like
Now
Max's
tell me
bag.
exactly what you want to chow on.
I feel like eggs and bacon would be easier to make.
Eggs and bacon all the way.
Remember when you guys would sleep in until I yelled out, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey"?
Totally.
I
we wake up
think
so fast.
I'm pretty sure Joyce does that in Before the Storm for Chloe. I remember her shouting that up the stairs.
So this time you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the actual eggs and the bacon.
I can handle eggs and bacon. The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say. Wowzer. Chloe still eats the same cereal. So do I. I should evolve and become a vegan, but... bacon.
So I love Americans. I have a very good best friend who's also American. I love American culture. There's just one thing I will never understand is what the heck you guys did to your bacon. Like, if you're American, go Google British bacon. Because your bacon looks like the stringy bits that we cut off our bacon. It's like, I don't know how you guys enjoy it. It's the bad part of the bacon. I think I read somewhere once that it's because we get our bacon from different parts of the pig. See, that's why you should subscribe to this channel. You get information like that.
Thanks. After all these years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl. I'm just hoping she's living large in LA.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce, but...
We're on the same page, Max. I keep hoping that Rachel will show
Rachel's
up
poor
or even
parents.
send a message to Chloe from Hollywood. Or wherever she is.
I hate to even think this, much less say it out loud, but... I think Rachel is in serious trouble.
I know. I watch those awful true crime shows, and it makes me ill if I think about Rachel ending up on one. So I don't think too much.
I see why Chloe is so obsessed with finding her.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
Yes.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she really? 5 years ago feels like 1,000 now.
And that makes me what, a century old? You're only 18, Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
It's funny to hear that.
Voila.
Because in the UK, we leave high school at 16. At 16, the government is kind of like, they see you as an adult almost. Almost. Not, you know, you're not really an adult until you're 18. But like, yeah, at 16, you're chucked out of high school and you can either go and work, get a job at 16, or go into further education, go into college. And so for her to say, you know, youth, you're at 18 is very bizarre to me. But then I also think staying younger for as long as you can is beneficial.
Breakfast fit for us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
I keep expecting to see the sky turn red. Oh man, I don't want to be famous for this.
Superheroine saves suicidal Blackwell student. Who's day drinking?
Who drinks beer this early around here?
Would that be Joyce? Or when David came in this morning?
Oh, jeez. Can you help me get this bird out of here?
Where? Did it already go out the window? We'll leave it open for now. What's the next photo? The bird. Okay.
David, this is Officer Korn. Just want to let you know your stepdaughter's car was identified near the Blackwell campus last night.
Busted.
Around the time of the break-ins.
What?
Give me a call soon.
Are you in trouble again, Chloe? Don't you sleep?
Nope. We're not letting her go down like that.
Message deleted.
Goodbye, message. I think Chloe has earned a break from all this bullshit.
Aha.
Oh, look at the poor bird. Bird, be gone. Fly, you fool.
Did Max just quote Gandalf? There you go. Alright, and he's out the back so I can take a picture of him. Sweet. We'll close the window, because he can't be coming back inside. But before we got the... No, if we sit down now, we'll go into a cut scene with Joyce, and we want to go at the back and take a picture.
Oh, dead bird. Poor thing.
Stay alive, birdie. I get the impression that board's been out here for many years. And you think the rain would have screwed it up more than that. Man.
I wonder how these birds died.
Reminiscing times.
I remember when Chloe and me would take turns in the swing. We would push each other so hard we'd fly way up in the air. Chloe always wanted to swing all the way around. I always got scared and would jump off before I flew off. And Chloe is still trying to get high.
This is the ambient music that gives every Life is Strange fan goosebumps. Love it. Bacon time. See?
Thank you so much, Joyce.
What is up with that bacon?
I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
I guess nobody waters the plant here.
Do we want peanut butter on our bacon?
I'm glad that's creamy and not crunchy.
My friend Fee would kill me for this. She's very much a vegan. What are you doing, Joyce?
Seeing you again, made me remember so much. I know these photos don't measure up to your work, Max.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
Wowzer. I totally remember that day.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out.
Oh, I might be
after
wrong.
this, and
This might be the episode we go back in time and not the junkyard.
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful, positive. Everything she's not today. And this was the last
And
time
Max
I
could have
saw
helped
Chloe
with that.
truly.
Okay, she was miles away. But a phone call, a text. Max,
Did
I
you
don't
guys
know.
have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please. It's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Geez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me. I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to yourself.
Nobody else does.
I do need to get into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
Max the PI. Did he lock it? Yeah, he did. Padlock. William's stuff.
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche? Try again. I need more clues. Naturally, I can even see the combination. That might be a useful password.
I never thought of that before. 7171.
Nothing in it.
Let's find loads of useful numbers and then we'll come back.
Nothing to see here. Maybe I could try stepdad for the password. Looks like David has read this a lot.
Coming back
What did he
home.
learn?
Do you know what's sad? Seeing who David becomes in Life is Strange 2, and what he's been through and how much he cared for Chloe. I like to think in a universe where Chloe never died, him and... No, I guess that wouldn't be true. I was about to say I'd love an idea where Chloe and David become close, but I'm pretty sure in Life is Strange 2 it's revealed that David leaves Joyce anyway? I don't know, I'd have to look into that. Who takes these photos of him? And why would you keep that photo? It's such a nothing photo. It's like the one of Joyce in the kitchen.
I could try the license number for the password.
I wonder if this was,
Maybe this ID number might work.
2013, so I wonder if this is like a time before people started doing the password followed by an exclamation mark. Alright, we have a bunch of passwords to try. Is there one more out here?
David has been dragging his head around since 2001? Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password. Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Is like David a prepper? Because what's all this?
Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
It was an honor having you in the diner. Nice to know that gentleman still exists. Love to talk to you again. We'd love to talk again with you soon. By the way, the name is Joyce if you forgot. Huh.
That might be a useful password.
I feel like that would be the password.
Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance. Even David Madsen might be an angel to somebody else.
I think it would be...
Try again. Such wrong. No way, Max. You totally froze the laptop. Score! Max the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Rachel Amber, 18, was picked up at 2:35 p.m. at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. This was reported by David Madison, head of campus security, who witnessed her trying to hide or secure a suspicious medical bag. The officer was called into question. The officer was called in to question Miss Amber, who responded with threats and denials. Her bag was found to contain various illegal pharmaceuticals. See attached page for full details.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
I would have never have pegged Kate. This is what I mean, see? How do you look at Kate and think what he thinks?
This is so wrong. Ugh, creepy bastard.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I better tell Chloe about this now. Ugh, it's just one more thing to make her sad. And mad.
I don't know how I'm going to do this now. Because in every playthrough up till now, I have dumped on David Taylor. Ah, that's amazing. Cool. Yeah. So I remember this scene where Max and Chloe gang up on David. I might not this time, knowing what I know about the future.
Ugh, I should know that Chloe can't get through an hour without creating drama.
I'm getting like addicted to know where these photos I need. Right, what's next? Isn't that the photo on the left of Frank and Rachel that was on the laptop? Were we maybe supposed to take a photo of that? No, I think we're supposed to go somewhere later. Yeah.
Nice breakfast.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them. Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
See, right now,
Leave Max alone, David.
it's hard
Stop
to like him.
threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe.
I think we
Not
have to
now.
have Chloe's back.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not.
Because it's
now,
true, he is.
Chloe.
He's got a
You used
problem.
to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
See, I've always sided with Chloe. I am so curious on what happens if we side with David. I've never done it. Who in their right minds sides with David right now? No, I can't. It'd be too weird to. Sorry.
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her.
True.
Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except
True.
for Nathan Prescott.
True.
That's why the students and faculty don't
Look
like
at the
you.
anger in
You
Max's
even
face
threatened
and
me.
his in this
I
remaster.
do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
You were smoking pot in Chloe's room. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What?
She openly
Is this
admitted
true, Max?
to going through his computer.
Yes, David. Why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you
Dude.
should calm down.
Oh. You're turning on me now, huh?
Oh, see, he's got
course.
problems. Relax.
Women always stick
Breathe.
together. Well, screw you.
David, you better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
You can't
Chloe's
kick me
face.
out of my own home.
It's
So smug.
my home, David, paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Oh, I thought I knew a lot of things.
See,
Like when I'm outflanked.
Have a nice day.
Chloe, for once, just please shut up.
I
Joyce
just...
doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
Oh, we could rewind and I could finally see what happens if you sided with David. I want to see... Sorry, guys. I really want to see what happens if we decide with David. Because I've never seen it before. Because I know Chloe will lose her shit.
Listen, we don't know that David did anything, and nobody has any proof against him. As far as we know, it's Nathan Prescott who's the real threat so far. I would cut
Chloe's
David's
like,
slack here.
Are you
would
off him?
How generous, King Max. So suddenly it doesn't matter how shady David has been acting, or that he keeps all those weird files on your classmates, or how you're always going off
Okay.
on how creepy David
So
is.
if we don't do it,
I
Chloe
don't
does
want
it.
anybody being accused of anything. There's been too much of that crap going on around here lately, and I don't want it in my home today.
Well, I agree with that. Now, if you all don't mind, I'd like to forget about work and sit down and eat some of this incredible grub.
I have to take a dump. Are you coming, Max?
I like this ending better because it's less chaotic.
Maybe
But
I went too
she
easy on David
will
for
kill
Joyce's
us
sake.
for what we just did. He's an awkward dude. He's an awkward dude. David's one of these people who gets in his own damn way. And
Thanks again for defending me, Max. But this is my family now.
what's Joe's gonna say?
Max, I appreciate you sticking up for David and our family, even if Chloe doesn't.
So it sounds like what we just did was the mature thing to do. Oh, she's gonna kill us though.
Thanks for letting me down again, Max. Why can't you just rewind so I don't have to see you defending that asshole?
You know what? I am going to stick with this choice. Because I know who David is, even though Chloe won't yet, and perhaps never will. But she's gonna give a shit for the rest of the episode.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake.
I would never be one to dare.
Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted he
King
sometimes
shame.
forgets to lock it.
But I do wonder about Rachel and her how promiscuous she was. Because doesn't it sound like she's been with everybody?
I can't believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here.
I do think she had an act.
Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
Yeah, it was Rachel seemed to have a knack for not just being like a walking chameleon. I don't know why I said that, all chameleons walk. But she had a gift of making people that she came into contact with feel special about themselves. She made you think she cared. And maybe she did care about everybody.
Damn, there has to be food for you somewhere.
I hope she finds a nice T-bone to keep the doggy busy.
Alright, photo time. Right, a man and a woman, insect with feather, bird statue, and truck. I hope that bird statue wasn't the one in the Principal Wells's room, office. Is the homeless lady still there today? I think she is. We'll go say hello. Ah, another bird.
Tornadoes, snowfall, eclipses, now dying animals? Holy shit. What is going on here?
But I also wonder if this phenomenon is localized to Arcadia Bay, or is it getting weird everywhere?
This is so creepy.
Hey, it's him.
Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read them.
Oh, Dad does speak to us. I thought he'd forgotten. Is he giving us shit? Maxine, Pop here. I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch sooner. I know your mum is very proud of you for saving that girl. As am I. We have no doubt sending you to Blackwell was the best thing you ever demanded we do. It makes us so proud to read about you in the news and see actual video of you walking down from the roof with a girl. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, it is a high school, Blackwell. I thought it was a college. The door is wide open. Love, Pop. Aw, thanks, Pop. It's been a whirlwind here. I'm not ready to come home yet. Talk later. Maxo. Max X. That's cute. What was I saying?
Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read them.
I like this guy for some reason.
Good morning. How are the fish today?
Don't ask. First the snow, then an eclipse. What's next? A tornado?
Yep.
You don't think it could be like climate change or something?
I'm a fisherman, no scientist. I know the sea is warming, but this is something new. Maybe worse.
What do you mean, worse?
If you knew what was going on with the fish around Arcadia Bay... Sorry, I'm just too salty to talk about it. See you around, kid.
Ah, that says to me we can start a conversation with him.
Good morning. How are the fish today?
Don't ask.
I heard that something bad was happening to the fish in Arcadia Bay.
Well, since you mentioned it first, there ain't no fish in Arcadia Bay.
What? Come on. None?
None worth catching and eating anymore. I'm not shitting you. Salmon, trout, bass have died and migrated. Even the damn clams are dying.
Oh my god. But what about...
Sorry, just too salty to talk about it. See you around, kid.
See, now that leads me back to my theory I raised in episode 2, where if you've watched Donnie Darko, the whole idea of a tangent universe and is like Arcadia Bay in a bubble.
I'd love to do a whole big rig photo series.
Which one do we take a photo of then? Is it that one? I could have sworn we could take a photo of that. Maybe we need to move. Aha.
Hey, no photo, girl.
Why would you have a problem?
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
Having a bad day at the office?
Work is dried up around here, and I have bills to pay. Time is money to a guy like me.
That sucks.
Wish I could drive right out of Arcadia Bay. Whole town is crumbling. Snow, eclipse, and a slut trying to commit suicide.
Oof.
Maybe you should leave then.
What if I could? Hell, even that shifty Rachel What's-Her-Face asked me once if I'd drive her to Los Angeles.
You knew Rachel Amber?
So sometimes I pick up on clunky dialogue. That was one hell of a clunky dialogue. Why did he even mention Rachel Amber at that point? It was such a random bit of information to divulge.
Can you tell me about her?
Nope. Christ, why don't you get a real job instead of home?
Dude.
I'd love to see you Blackwell turds try to drive my
What's with
1977
all-
Needham 18-wheeler
Ah,
out
that's
there.
what we needed.
Like I said, interview over.
I love this power. We can school all the dicks.
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy.
Actually, I wanted to ask if that's your bitchin' 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there.
How the hell did you know that?
My friend Rachel Amber told me about this cool rig in town because I love taking pictures of truckers.
You knew Rachel. She sure didn't give a rat's ass about truckers. Or real work.
Oh, so you must have known her too?
Only from the diner. She was just a gold digger. She belonged in California with all those you-know-who-know-whats. Good riddance. But you can take pictures of my truck anytime. Take care.
I don't know if I like you. You're a bit weird. I'm a bit angry. We're getting there. I don't know where that man and woman photo is.
Oh god, that is so embarrassing. I'm gonna get trolled hard.
Max cares too much about what people think. I think here's a picture.
So ominous.
See, I know ants can sometimes do this in certain situations, but that ain't half giving me galaxy vibes, like a top-down view of the galaxy. And yeah, if you pay attention to my theory from last episode, future Max.
Hi, how are you?
I remember you. I heard about that girl
yesterday.
almost jumping off the Blackwell roof.
Kate Marsh. I was able to actually talk her down from the roof.
That was you? If I had a bottle, cheers.
Thanks. Wish I had a bottle for you. But I need to find out who else is involved in this.
I'm probably a bigger snoop than you. People pretend to not see me, so I see everybody and everything.
Ooh, who do we want to talk about? I want to know about Nathan.
Including Nathan Prescott?
That spoiled shit just has a bad aura, as we used to say.
He also drugged the girl who tried to jump.
Sounds like you know a lot more than me, child.
I just think Arcadia Bay is in trouble.
Maybe you'd like to tell me what you're hiding.
Ooh, interesting. I think we should be honest.
I feel like I can trust you as much as Chloe. And you wouldn't think I'm crazy.
Too late for me to judge anybody. Plus, you're not crazy.
I'm just gonna say this. I had a vision of Arcadia Bay being destroyed by a tornado. For real.
Could be. Bad mojo is in the air this week. Thanks for the warning, Max.
Oh, that's interesting. Can we actually get it to leave by Friday? Well, if you know me, you know what my choice at the end will be. So she's gonna be safe, I think. Although, I was just gonna say, the storm does some damage before it gets really bad, but there's not even gonna be a storm at all, or an eclipse, or snow, and there's the birds going crazy. I don't know how the layout of the town works. I can't remember the map. So I'm sure like Chloe lives over there. Behind the wall. I have no idea where Blackwell is from here.
Good lord, bacon. I'm ready to nosh again. Ugh, but I need to get those keys from Frank.
See, she leaves. She doesn't. She kind of. I mean, ghosting would be a strong term considering how busy we are. But she doesn't make an effort to really respond. And maybe that's just the way she is, and in which case, it makes me understand how she was with Chloe. Why would that be here?
Never mind me, officer. I'm just here to steal a drug dealer's keys.
But that doesn't explain the recent extreme weather patterns.
No, but we have to start with the hypothesis that climate change is a partial cause for the unseasonal weather. That doesn't explain everything, of course. Frankly, we don't know yet.
Dr. Hedora, will your team know more after their latest tests?
I hope we see more patterns, which gives us an atmospheric template.
Many local residents of Arcadia Bay have been questioning what has been going on with this crazy weather. We had an eclipse yesterday. a snowstorm 2 days ago, which, as most of you know, is not common this time of year. It's unprecedented, to be honest with you. The last time that we had a snowstorm of this caliber was over 100 years ago. All of us are questioning what is happening in Arcadia Bay.
Frank Bowers stars in A Face Full of Beans.
Ooh, how bad should we be to him? Right, hold on. Let's have a quick look around. Wow. Who, like, comes in, writes that, and then goes out and has a good day? You know? Like, how dark is your soul to write that shit?
You should have jumped, asswipe.
Thing is, a lot of this graffiti has been here for a long time. Why isn't this person sorting it out? Or whoever else works here?
Shit. What are the other signs then?
The seventh sign,
Shit.
the sea and the sky
the
will
other
turn
signs
black
then?
and living things die because of it. Let's try and be nice. I like his neck tattoo.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. What the fuck do you want? Take a picture of me and I'll break your fucking camera.
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass. You're lucky I just took that gun from you.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
I can't help but like him.
No keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all Groundhog Day on them until I get the info I need.
Well, can we speak to the cop? Yeah.
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
Do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
I'd take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
I guess Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
When I look at Max here, and you see the very visible improvement in the graphics for the remaster, it makes me wish they did the same on him. Look at him. He looks unwell.
I feel like David Madsen represents Blackwell.
Not for long. He's a loose cannon. We all respect him for his service, but he's too eager.
He's eager to be a dick to me and Chloe.
That's true. He was ranting about a stolen gun, then I tuned out. Somebody's always out to get him.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
That made me think I could go back and ask him some more.
There she is.
Thanks,
I'm glad.
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, don't make me backwash this bacon. You know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia Bay?
You're not far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land deals. Mr. Prescott helped out my family once a while ago, so I made a deal with him that I can't seem to get out of. Man, if I could get one instant replay in life.
Ooh.
I better finish my breakfast first.
Oh, Nathan, Nathan, Nathan. Why the fuck do I want to like you? You asshole.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look, Max Amber. Is that your punk rock girl outfit? That was classic watching you turn on your everyday hero Jefferson yesterday.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
No worries, because you're the one trying to fake it till you make it. At least you were smart enough to keep your big mouth shut in the principal's office.
I want him to... It's like, again, maybe it's because I was younger when I played first time around. I want him to be healthier. He is fucking lost. You know, I see him as a very tragic character. I could mention his father. I want to know that, though.
I bet Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber up with party supplies.
Nice try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know, virgin. Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass.
So why doesn't Chloe know that? Can I speak to Mom?
Holy shit, what do you want now?
I bet you hoped that Kate Marsh would stay quiet.
Idiot says what?
Did you drug her?
You are so stupid, Max. You think you're so goddamn smart, too. Don't push me, girl. You don't want me for an enemy, understand? Do you?
Calm down, dude. We're in the diner.
Right. Plus, you're an adult now. I can sue your dumbass for libel. Thanks. Now fuck off, dyke. Holy shit, what do you want now?
I love that he just keeps on letting us.
Your sugar daddy will always protect you. And threaten me.
You don't know shit about my father or me. Nobody here does.
Then tell me what I should know.
Why? So you can pretend to care, Spoiler alert, he's an asshole.
Maybe I could help you.
I don't need you for
Let
anything
us help you,
except to
Nathan.
stay out of my fucking business, understand? Now get out of my face.
The kid needs to be in serious therapy.
Looks tasty, but my need for keys comes first.
Right, so now we're armed with a buttload of dialogue.
What the fuck now?
Could I get you to drop Chloe's debt?
Are you supposed to be a smart student?
You'll find out if you do me this favor.
Thanks, Godmother, but I don't need your favors. And Chloe doesn't get any from me.
David Madsen is looking for that gun. He might show up on your RV step.
Ooh, I'm trembling. I don't need to take his little museum piece.
Do we rewind to the beginning? Or do we be a bitch?
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans!
Can we nick his keys? Oh. What about...
I just wanted to see what would happen if I did this.
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't know what to do. Think. Can I spill the plate on the floor, then throw that on top of him? I feel like there's gotta be something we can say. No, think.
What the fuck?
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
Okay. I think we gotta go right back to the beginning. Can I look at your plate?
Frank Bowers stars in A Faceful of Beans.
Let's see how far we can go back. I think I'll do it.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe...
David Madsen is looking for that gun. He might show up on your RV step.
Ooh, I'm trembling. I don't need to...
Alright, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Think.
There she is.
Thanks,
I'm glad.
Nathan said that Rachel Amber represents Blackwell, with Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabid mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy.
Interesting.
My boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard. You can bet he trained that poor thing on blood.
Gross. I wouldn't bet. Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dog fights. Now, to his credit, he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of the dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep. You and that Chloe stay away, right? There she is.
Thanks.
I'm glad you...
Well, I heard a rumor you were working for the Prescott family on the side.
Jesus, doesn't this town ever shut up?
I don't blame you for getting extra work.
Look, sometimes I check up on the Prescott family to make sure they're doing all right. Nathan included. Keep this quiet, Max.
Rachel!
I heard your dad hired a local cop to keep an eye out on you and Frank Bowers. Like a babysitter.
Bullshit! My dad doesn't hire. He owns. And these pigs know better than to narc on me.
Do they? I hope that means Frank won't get busted.
Eventually, he will. Guy's into some freaky shit. He told me once he took a weird blood oath for Rachel. Forget I told you that. Seriously. Now get off my crack, whore. Keep your pie holes shut.
Now that could be information I need. Blood oath.
What the fuck now?
You act so scary, but you did save all those dogs.
One, I'm not acting. Two, who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story. You're an animal lover. Could I pet the doggy? I could go grab him from your RV right now.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit. Besides, you don't want
Amazing.
a leash. You want these keys right here. Look at your eyes dilate.
How does he
You're
know?
worse than a junkie, Max. But no fix for you.
We're gonna do this.
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans!
Grab the keys and run. Can we just grab the keys and then rewind time?
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now!
Key brought. Now back to Chloe.
The things I would do with this power. Hey, sir. I can't remember her name right now. Alyssa, I think her name is. And why is Victoria texting us?
Alyssa, watch out!
Quick thinking, Max.
Whew. That was close, Alyssa.
Okay, Max, this is the third time you've saved me from harm's way. You must be my angel.
She's got amazing
Don't
hair.
thank me. I haven't done anything special.
You've paid your dues by saving Kate's life on the roof. You really are a Blackwell hero, Max.
I'm just glad she came down. Kate's a good person, my friend. And she was almost bullied to death by a video.
It's fucked up, but you're an amazing friend. I want to make sure she knows how many friends she really has from now on.
Amen to that.
Max, we should get a posse to see her in the hospital when they allow visitors. Let's hang later.
I'm guessing that's going to be next episode we can visit. What did Victoria want? I thought you might be ready for the Vortex Club, but after the shit you pulled with Jefferson, no fucking way. You wouldn't have invited us to shit. You're such an emo queen that you didn't want anybody going with him to San Francisco. You're even too much of a pussy to enter your cliche selfies in one dumb contest. It's all about Max. Even going to the roof was about showing off, not about saving Kate. I'm going to make sure nobody at Blackwell is fooled by your woe is Max act. Get ready. Oh, piss off.
I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
You'll need this, Max. On your mark, get set.
I hope the dog throw it towards the road. No way. Throw it to the back of the bike. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't want him to get him hurt.
I think we just made that dog our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace. But let's not waste time. The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
I still don't remember how this episode ends. I think.
Damn. I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy. At least I didn't think so until I saw him with Rachel's bracelet.
See, how does Chloe not see, but the rest of the town sees,
everywhere in this bad boy.
that Rachel was into
Can you see us heading
Frank?
down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
I know. Just daydreaming.
Part of me would love an RV, just like tour
You
America.
scope the area while I hack his computer for info.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember
Frank is
how.
almost a made-for-TV hoarder. This place is nasty.
I mean, Chloe's was worse. I don't remember how this episode ends. I think next episode starts with Chloe in a wheelchair, which makes me think we go back in time at some point with a Polaroid and save William. Save Chloe's dad. I might be wrong.
Crappy Wi-Fi out here. Must take him days.
Pompidou? For reals? That's a poodle's name.
I think what she was going to say before I rudely cut her off was, we can tell. I think it's something about porn. Can we see what she's doing?
I think the doggy likes his bone more. Pompidou? For reals? That's a poodle's name. Frank must have a reason to keep a police radar nearby. That would be so cool to take this baby on the road with Chloe. Can't quite picture Frank and Chloe drinking beer and hanging out.
I mean, I get Frank would be attractive to women because he's not an ugly dude. But what the hell would Rachel see in Frank? Really? Or is it what Frank could have got for her?
Chloe's gun. Should I give it back to her?
See, I don't think Frank should have David's gun. What would be the harm of Chloe having a gun when we can control when and if she uses it with our powers? I want to start doing things I didn't do in previous plays. This is very
a terrible present for you.
Stupid, actually.
An ounce of dank bud? Oh, you so rule, Max. Thank you. I feel so much better now.
You better bring it back to David right away.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to
sure.
have it.
I'm on it.
We have to get it back.
I might regret this, but I can't let Frank hurt someone.
Very good point. Or is there an event in the future that could have been helped if Frank had a gun? I don't remember. But we've made a choice, and we're going to stick to it.
I doubt Frank is trying out for the Arcadia Bay Brewers. The archetypal filthy guy dishes. Good to know Frank has a knife lying around.
Why does he have, like, women everywhere? Dude.
Of course Frank gets the munchies.
I was gonna say, why is everyone in this bloody town a hoarder? But if you lived in an RV, you'd need this sort of supply, wouldn't you?
Frank must spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude.
Crappy Wi-Fi out here.
Nice rig. Glad Frank treats something here with respect.
What? WTF? Bacon, beer, soda, spaghetti. What's that? I don't read that word. Jet.
How can somebody live like this?
How could like Max said? How could Rachel stay in here? It's gross.
Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring.
Make case. Is that like a notch thing where he's tallying? No.
Are these for Frank, or is he selling them? Or both? That's a pretty extreme lighter. Is Frank going to deal online now? I could pry this vent open with the right tool.
Whoa, what the hell is he doing with that dog?
Stop it.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog.
I remember it's in there, but I'm curious to see
this vent is loose. I need something to pry it open.
if there was anything in the other vent.
Ooh, Frank's stash. This is almost as good as a set of keys.
She's probably going to say it's not going to work.
Curses, nothing here.
Well, we don't want to vandalize.
My blade will open any portal. Oh man, Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
Frankie B. Hope you read this. Who's this from, Rachel Amber? Frankie B. Hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you and poor Pompadour. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. She was one-track mind in Before the Storm. Like, getting out of Arcadia Bay was the be-all and end-all for her. And sometimes I think what we perceive to be genuine feelings for Chloe is just she's trying to gravitate towards anyone who would facilitate her escape of Arcadia Bay. Which is sad in a way, because it suggests that she uses everybody and she doesn't genuinely feel for them. She just wants to see how she can use and manipulate them. Or I could be talking rubbish and she did like both Chloe and Frank and Mr. Jefferson. Thank God for you. You're the one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Love you always. Rachel Amber. That sounded sincere.
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy. Rachel really did hang out with Frank.
Out of all the pictures we ever see of Rachel, I often think that looks like nothing. It doesn't look anything like her facially as we see her in Before the Storm. That picture does. That picture looks more like the model we see in Before the Storm.
I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to show Chloe these.
Trouble in paradise.
Frank, that was not cool what you did, and I don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me, and I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act that way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo, and we don't look back. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine. See, her and Chloe are starting to sound more like friends, whereas her and Frank seem more like lovers. What a complicated lady. Did I miss something? Nope. She's gonna go nuts.
That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto step fucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel
All
is
valid.
missing. Nobody betrayed you.
All valid.
Bullshit! You totally defended Step's stalker. Fuck everybody.
Chloe!
Oh. So that does bite us in the ass. It's like, how would you feel if you're... I don't know how Chloe feels about Rachel. I guess going by Be Up Before the Storm, she loves her. So, how would you feel if the person you love is missing, but then you also find out that she quote-unquote betrayed you? How conflicted are you feeling?
Chloe, you can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life.
It helps.
It's so not fair.
Gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
It's just life. Shit happens. It's nobody's fault. Blah, 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 as Mr. Jefferson would say. And Kate Marsh.
Yes, Kate Marsh almost killed herself. Such sad, okay?
Whoa.
That doesn't make me feel any better about my fucked up life. Get it?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No, of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
You're still here gives a positive spin, whereas I can tell validates what she's complaining about.
I can tell. But look at everything that's happened the past week. Your life has changed mine, and that's not shit.
I'd really love to believe that. I'd like to believe in something after what's happened.
Chloe, I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
Man. I don't remember this at all. She kicks us out, right? That's interesting how I have no memory of this bit. I couldn't remember that we came back to Blackwell. Oh, okay. Now we look at the photo and go back in time. I got it.
Oh my god. What is happening now?
Such a cool idea. I remember on my first playthrough ever, I was using a keyboard and mouse, and I couldn't zoom in on the photo for ages. I didn't know how to do it. I think it's gonna be easier with the controller. Yeah.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
How
I hope
freaked
the
out
flash
would you
didn't
be?
scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just...
So she's now in a
Yeah,
13-year-old body.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is here.
Yes,
And
we can't expect
Chloe is
your
just a
mother to rush
kid.
home and serve us slackers.
Am I
Who
that
wants to
far
have
back in
crepes?
time?
You mean pancakes?
In France, they call them
I'm
crepes.
18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef uses
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat.
How?
I volunteer to break the eggs.
Ashley Birch.
Remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
That's true.
So,
Ashley Birch, who voices Chloe, and went on to do Aloy in Horizon, is one of my favourite voice actresses. She did a comedy series on YouTube way back in the day called Hey Ash, What You Playing? You can go watch them today. And she's very young and she's got such good comedy chops in it. But the fact that she's able to do Chloe's voice but make it also sound more younger is so cool to me.
how many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
I am when your mom is away.
Now I get to take a picture. Strike a pose.
Make me a star.
Just make me look young.
Oh, that's the photo we needed.
I'll let.
Yeah, cool. Well, we're missing one.
her know that.
Chloe is just so damn happy and carefree. And this is the last time unless I change it.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just
Uh-oh.
making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
I have to stop William from taking his car today.
Ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Well, let's get you back to where I can keep an eye on it. Oh, stop. While I look around.
Man, I remember Chloe reading this. But not after today.
I'll let her know that.
What a mess we made. I remember those cool drawings I did with Chloe. Chloe was so into manga. Nice hair. That's a cool snow dough.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous
I
breakfast
know they never took that big vacation.
with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
I have to stop William from taking his car today.
Ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart.
So, not many people will know this. It's quite obscure if you're not British. But there's a show here, a popular show, a sci-fi show called Red Dwarf. And it's been going strong since the 80s. And in season 2, there's an episode called Time Slides, where it turns out that this developing liquid, the developing fluid to make develop photos, has mutated. And for some reason, any negative you turn into a photo slide comes to life. And they're able to enter like Polaroids, quite like Max just did. And in the episode, what's interesting and quite funny, and they use it to their advantage, is you can't walk out of the frame of the photograph. So if you have a photograph of, say, a village square, you could go there and it'd feel real, but you can't move out of the edges of the photo. And that's what we see here with what's his name? This is what you see with William. The white around the door, you can't follow him because it's outside of the photograph.
Many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You
upon.
are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where
That's
are
why
my
you can't go
keys?
outside either.
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Right, we have to hide his keys. Can we talk to him first? Let's let him get the keys, and then we'll try talking.
Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad!
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Oh. Okay, let's get him back. Now I think we're supposed to hide the keys, but
you can't hide from
I want
me
to chat
forever.
to him.
Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe.
I could have sworn we could talk to him before. Okay, forget it. Let's just hide the keys.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue
Score.
At the Save Mart. She don't have many bags
And I'm
of delicious
thinking
grub for us
out
to
the
feast
window.
on.
Ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
All right, now we speak to him.
I know I had those keys right here. I know it.
Always makes me laugh that you'll misplace the
Forgot all
keys,
about you, little
but
buddy.
not the alarm.
Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes, and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries.
Max has lost her mind.
And it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
I love all this cause and effect at play. I know I said that I tend to forget a lot of the game, and as I'm playing it's jogging my memory. I remember the next episode starts off really sad. So I'll have to mentally prepare myself for that. Isn't it crazy to think... Look at Nathan. Isn't it crazy to think...
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
How does Max
Never
not
Maxine.
losing Chloe, or Chloe losing William,
Sorry, Mad Max.
affect
You're
how
not pissed
Max
at me,
is
right?
popular now?
Right? Do you want to go hit the girls' potty and smoke a peace pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird.
Which suggests
Nobody listened when I said
the
we
loss
shouldn't
of
let her in the
William.
vortex.
Courtney,
For Max to be popular now suggests that losing William affected more than the prices. It affected Max too.
you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch.
Warren, he hooked up with Stella?
It's interesting he didn't even say hi to us. We're not even friends here.
Oh no, this is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
I'd be curious if Rachel Amber might still be alive. If everything's changed to this scale. Like, would Rachel be different now that she didn't hang out with Chloe? Oh, I love this music. So I'm assuming by the obvious frame rate drop, because I think we went from 60 to 30, that these are the original pre-rendered cutscenes. But Max looks fantastic here. So, I mean, Deck 9 didn't change that, did they? Didn't change these cutscenes. My cat Oscar just came to see me. Hey Oscar, can you wait? Nearly finished. He's looking at the microphone wondering what I'm doing. See, beach dwellers. Like, I want to know if this is restricted to Arcadia. Or it's just a global thing now. So, arguably, Max saving Chloe and now William it's even bigger a fuck up. Sorry for my language. Hence why now there are whales beaching themselves. It symbolizes you're not just wrong in what you're doing, you're making it worse. Interestingly though, if this is the first time Max is showing up,
Max Caulfield.
She's been at Blackwell for 2 months already.
Taking Seattle by storm, huh?
And she still hasn't seen Chloe.
We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
I don't want to get too deep into it right now because we'll talk about it more in the next episode. But remember one thing about what's coming. It made me realize that parents of children like this version of Chloe, or any sort of disability, are bloody heroes. Oh, we'll talk about it next time. And I think we're done, guys. I think now the third episode's in the bag. I think this is getting easier for me. I'm enjoying it a lot. But I have noticed a pattern that I start off strong at the beginning, and towards the end of the episode I lose steam, which is why I had a break by the time we got to Principal Wells's office in this episode. I gave myself a few days off so that when I came back I had more pep for the second half. But I'd forgotten how long the second half is. So I was starting to run out of steam by the time Chloe and Max had got into Frank's RV. But yeah, I think that's something I can work on. That's like energy management. But yeah, I'm really having fun going through all this again. So much so that I think once episode 5 is done, I'll start with Before the Storm. And then I might even I might go through the whole catalogue. I might do Life is Strange 2 again. I'll do even the Captain Spirit. I love that little DLC. And then we'll round it off with True Colors. And yeah, so I'll have every episode on this channel with commentary. And maybe one day somebody will listen to it. Right, I'm going to wrap this up. So, as with the past schedule, the next video will probably be a no commentary let's play. I haven't decided what yet. And then we'll do episode 4. Alright, bye guys.